Ta-da! Okay, we're here and we're gonna do. Sorry for the delay, everybody. We're doing some new layouts so you can get a better view of what we're working on. My name is John Mann. Shawn, all you.
Sorry, Shawn Johnson here.
And we are going to build an AI agent tonight, and we are going to use tools real time that I don't know. Shawn may have used them. I have never even loaded them on my browser. So we're gonna we're gonna experience this real time with debugging and live demos. So by doing it this way, it's gonna be I don't know crazy, but real, and you're gonna learn debugging techniques and all sorts of fun stuff. So uh, go ahead, Shawn. Take it away. You like that?
Yeah, right. Um, yeah, so just to kind of re-echo what John has already said is that we're going to attempt to build an agent tonight, and the purpose of the agent is we're going to build, as an example, we're going to build startup and codes marketing agent. So we're going to
Right.
link together functionality to be able to help us with some marketing stuff. So um, I think we should start with an intro of what, at least what we think agents are, right? Because there seems to be a fair bit of confusion when it comes to what agents are versus what people are trying to sell as agents, and just what the market is doing, right? Because right now, agents are red hot, right? If you are, talking about AI or talking about getting, working with AI tools, agents come up a lot. And there's a bunch of different types of agents. But maybe we should start with what agents are not. I think that's a little provocative, right? So let's, oh, is it going to contradict me? I don't think so.
No,
But,
I don't think
uh,
it is.
so what I would say an agent is not is automation. Your agent may interact with some form of automation, but things like Zapier in of themselves are not agents. I know that every platform is becoming AI-ified, but some of these tools are just what they always were, which is basically workflow agent, like workflow systems. I was about to say workflow agents to make it even more confusing. Like a if then that type of flow. And Zapier is a great example. It's been very successful for years, but now they are also trying to market themselves as an AI agent, just like every other similar platform. So automation in of itself is not an agent. And just to be a little bit more clear, at least from my perspective, um, an agent is a piece of code that can operate on its own accord. It can interact with other agents or other sources of data, then decide what's next to do. You can tell an agent to go interact with a bunch of different sources of information and come back to you when it finds something. So essentially, in my opinion, agents can operate independently. And it's not, you don't have to always have a sequential flow. Agents can act with other agents. I've seen a couple of frameworks where one agent will do its set of tasks because that agent is particularly good at. So the example that I was using with John is an agent that might summarize YouTube videos. And so one agent might go and use the Notebook LM or any other API to go and grab a bunch of YouTube videos, go get access to the transcripts, and then use a LLM to summarize it, and then return you back the summarization. Right? That is one flow, but I've seen where one. So, for instance, right now I think Notebook LLM is a lot easier to summarize YouTube videos, right? Because I don't understand. Like every time the agents are supposed to get smarter and smarter, but every time I ask ChatGPT or Claude to summarize a YouTube video, they kind of tell me to kick rocks, right? Meanwhile, I went into Notebook LM, pasted the URL, got the summary, and got on with my life. So, one flow, the way I'm setting up would be one agent will grab the YouTube videos, grab the transcripts. Another agent will talk to Notebook LM, process the transcripts into summarizations, and then give that data to another agent, which would make it presentable for you and bring it back. So those three agents are working together independently. They do their job, hand it off to another agent. It does its job, and then it would hand off to another agent in this example. So yeah, so I think agents can operate independently and not always in a sequential manner.
And Zapier even calls it out. So one of the things that Zapier does, and we don't work for Zapier, and there's no whatever advertising for them. But it's a great product, and I love what they do, and I use it on a regular basis. However, that being said, their agents, they do have agents inside of Zapier, but the basic workflow of creating a Zap inside of it is a workflow connecting integrated modules. It is not an agent. There is no AI behind it. It is literally just following a recipe. And there was an app a while ago which we talked about off camera, called if this then that, and people are like, oh, that's like an automated agent. It's not.
No,
Just no, it's not. Does it do some things based off of other events like geofencing and, oh no, when I would get home, it would change my watch and phone and turn the lights on and do all of these other things. Right. But it was not operating autonomously. You told it exactly what it needed to do. There was no decision made. It was literally steps like a recipe, right? That's the easiest way to explain that. But now with agents, they actually can make actual decisions based off of historical data uh, to make autonomous decisions on different things. A great example of that is I used an AI agent. This is crazy, but I did. I used an AI agent to automate my X account for probably 6 months. And I would have it, all I did was say, once a day, write a tweet that you think is important. And it would find an important tweet on its own decision making. And I obviously gave it some parameters of like, and have it talk about AI, because Lord only knows some of the tweets it might have actually posted. I was like, I put some guardrails around it. I was like, talk about AI, talk about tech, talk about process, one of those things. And 3 times a day, it would actually go and find a current topic, find a popular tweet, and post it and say, hey, here's a great tweet from blah, blah, blah. Or it would actually write a new version of that tweet on my behalf, submit it to Buffer, and then Buffer would queue it up.
Yep.
That was fun.
Yep.
And that was crazy. Did it get a lot of traction? Did I get amazing followers on X? Absolutely not. Did anyone even see it or notice it? Probably not. But
I
that's not the
noticed.
point. The point was actually understanding how that entire process works.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So now that we've kind of um, demonstrated or discussed what an agent is and is not, let's talk about. Well, let's just get into it. We're gonna try to build an agent, right? So we've done zero prep here, so just be kind.
Zero prep.
So we're gonna open a new tab and we're gonna check out N8N. Sorry, N8N. Yeah, that's right.
This is it,
And
right?
yeah, that's it.
All right.
And we're going to create an account and see what we can see. So N8N is a no coding platform for building agents. So what me and John discussed is we're going to attempt to build it the easy way and see how that works out, and then we're going to get into some code, which may end up being in another session. We'll see how far we get.
I'm generating a password. I'm doing this off camera because I'm generating passwords and creating an account. Encode. Sure. Start a 14-day free trial. Sounds great. It's important to not do things on camera. All right, so hold on, I gotta go to my email. Something else
Okay.
I don't want to do on camera. Uh, and
In
let's
the
see.
meantime, I will do interpretive dance.
Oh, there we go. Verify your account. Verify my email. And your email has been confirmed. All right. I'm going to close that one. Close that one. And then let's get back into it. Here we go. Uh, Here, I'll even zoom in. I wonder if this still works. If I'm here,
Mm-hmm.
I wonder, is it escape? Nope. Maybe it's one. Nope. Nope. That doesn't work. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see it. I can see the form options.
Yeah, let me make that a little bigger in here. Uh, oh, doesn't look like it's moving it. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's as big as it gets. Okay, that's as big as I can make it.
Okay.
Oh no, that's a lie. There we go. That's better. See, real time editing.
There you go.
Like when we say we did no prep for this, you're seeing it. Okay, so what team am I on? Uh, in this case, would I be on the marketing team?
Yeah, I think marketing is where we're going.
Yeah. What is the size of your company? Way less than 20. I've used Zapier before, so that's true. That's about it. Okay. How'd you hear about it? We'll say podcast.
Yeah, that's right.
Uh, Great. Invite team members. Nope. All right. Should I watch this?
How long is it?
I don't know.
In this
Four
video, we'll
minutes.
walk through the key concepts needed to
Oh no.
automate your tasks with N8N. We'll start with a simple automation where each time a prospective customer fills out this get in touch type form, so
Oh yeah, we're not gonna watch that.
Yeah.
Uh, Start automating. We just want to get into it and see what happens. Uh, wow. Okay, I'm in.
Yeah. So pretty what I would consider to be of today's terms normal interface, right? Like you start out a project, you got two things in front of you. We can start from scratch, or we can test a ready to go agent complete. Is that complete? Yeah, I think example. Sorry, it's a little blurry on my end, but it says test a ready to go AI agent example. So let's start there.
Loading template. Welcome to. They got to come up with a better name. How do you pronounce this?
I just say N8, and I was calling it Nan, yeah, just
Because you
N8.
remember, do you remember Nant in Java, like the build with?
Oh yeah, well, not a number.
No, no,
Just
no,
N8.
Nant, Nant.
Oh,
It was basically Ant was the Java version, and then they had a .NET Anyway, I'm taking it off track.
you're letting everybody know how old you
Yeah. Then there was a .NET version. Anyway, great. Welcome to N8N. This is to build an AI, connect your accounts, claim your free open AI calls in the open AI model, connect your Google account. Yeah, I'm not gonna connect my
Well, that's
Google
what
account.
we're here to do.
Yeah, I guess I am,
Maybe
right? All right, let's do it.
do
So when chat message received, AI agent, click the chat below, open chat. Oh, I have to do this. Open AI model.
do you have to add a key?
Maybe. Let's see. Oh, let me claim credits. Great.
So this is nice of them to give you some credits to play with it.
Great. So that's good. Cool. Let's go back to the canvas. So that's connected. That seems fine. I need to connect my Google Calendar. Okay, I'm going off camera because I want to see what this is going to do.
Yes.
Yeah, let's see how this is going to work.
So I was about to interrupt John and tell you, whenever I want to tell people how old I am, I tell them that I used to work on a version of Java that was made by Microsoft.
Oh, yeah, see? You remember that.
Oh my God, that was a terrible experience.
I'm going to actually not connect with that account. I'm going to connect with this account because I don't care if anyone gets this account. And it is, wow, I have a lot of emails. Okay. Connected. Select all. Continue. Connection successful. Great.
Now we got all your data.
Well, that's what I was like. I'm not going to use that email. Wait, it doesn't say that it's working. Deactivated, activated. Open. Google Calendar. Oh, I got to select a calendar. There we go. Okay, now it should be good. Great. Okay, so now we're here. So chat message, AI agent does something. There's an AI model, some memory, and my calendar.
Yep.
All right, so let's ready to test it. Click the chat below and start asking questions. Okay.
Is it not opening?
No, I'm skeptical.
Oh.
What
What?
meetings do I have today? Because that's what it asked me.
It's nice. It has a nice log system.
You have no meeting scheduled for today. That's probably accurate. Okay, so what if I gave myself a meeting?
And switch. Can you switch over?
Yeah, I can do that. Hold on, let's do that. Let's, let's see.
Again, this interface looks pretty clean. I think it would take a little getting used to try to understand how the nodes connect to the agent, but it's very declarative, right? Like you can see very clearly what this agent is doing. You can see how to add different nodes to it, and you can see that everything is engaged. So there's a little check underneath each node or each agent task, I would say, right? So talking to ChatGPT, talking to memory, talking to the calendar, they're all kind of clearly marked as ready to go. So this is actually a pretty cool interface.
Got it. Hold on, I gotta. Is this my. This I want to use. Oh no, I'm in the right one. Great. So I'm gonna set myself a meeting.
Oh, no, it's interesting. It said that you didn't have any meetings. I wonder did it mean going forward because I don't know. We have this meeting.
But that's
Was
not.
that
No, I didn't connect that calendar.
okay?
And I'm gonna. There, I just created a meeting. And let's see. So now that I have a meeting on that calendar, let's see. What meetings do I have tomorrow? I should have a chat. Oh, yeah. Look at that.
No, I already like this thing.
Okay,
Right?
that's.
So I can do so many different things with this because so often I did, I mean, like Alexa and Siri can do it. Siri does a terrible job. Alexa also does a pretty poor job. Um, I could see doing something where it pulls like what I need to be ready for in the meeting off the meeting notes.
Well, yeah, like the link. It put the
Yeah,
link right in here. That
yeah.
was actually really useful. Let's see what the result of that was. Formatting instructions, formal response. Today's Thursday. Oh, this is actually what it's sending. Okay, that's the open. So Google Calendar. There's the query, and today is Thursday. And there's the link, and there's the wow, that's the output. So it actually took the tool and created all of this to join the meeting. That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Okay. So, wow, that was easier than I thought.
Okay. So we're
20,
basically 10 minutes in. We're able to connect
yeah.
this pre-existing agent, and we were able to run it. Um,
We used a template just for the record, but
yeah,
that was pretty easy.
yeah, it's pretty painless, and it has a great interface. You want to try adding to it?
Sure. What should we add?
That's a great question.
Oh,
So,
wait. All we did was query. Let's say, create a meeting for me tomorrow at 3 p.m. with Shawn. Let's get him. What is the duration of the meeting? And oh, see, wow, great follow up questions.
mhm.
Um, uh, the meeting is only 30 minutes, and make it a Google Meet. Wow, that's crazy. It's going back and forth with the.
Again, going back to our initial discussion about what is an agent, this is clearly an agent. It's clearly thinking for itself, making independent decisions, versus just automation.
Yeah, it did not work. Agent stopped due to
Okay.
max iterations.
Oh, is this a, do we reach some limit?
No, it's because if you look here, it's a get all. So the only thing it actually, and that's what I was wondering, the agent doesn't have permissions to create a meeting.
I wonder if that's something we could add.
Uh, maybe. I wish I could.
Yeah, but I think that might be getting, because we need to supply with everything we needed for a meeting, and that might be tedious.
Right. Well, yeah, that's actually true. But the fact that it asked clarifying questions was pretty cool.
Yes, definitely.
And that was one of the things that was early on of it takes into account context, and by taking into the context, then it's actually able to generate an actual agent. So that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was supposed to be our whole episode. We did that in 10 minutes.
Let's try mine. Let's get into some trouble here. Let's add something to it and see what we can get into.
Whoa. Oops. I want to zoom out. What do we want to add? We want to add another tool?
Uh, let's see. Yeah, let's do that.
Make an HTTP request and return the response data. Oh, they have vector stores. Wow, this is fun.
Yeah, I see. Postgres in there. We can write to this. Let's see. Oh, you don't use Asana, do you?
I don't.
Okay.
No.
Google
But
actually.
in case anyone's wondering, I would use Asana over Jira.
Oh my God, yes. Every day, twice on Sunday.
Yep. If anyone wants to know how I feel about Jira, I could do an entire podcast of the problems I have with it. And yes, I'm more than happy to talk about it. Uh, oh wow, it's got Cloudflare. These are actually really interesting tools. Let's
Yeah,
see. What else we got? Oh, it's got a Discord tool. Fun.
yeah.
Dropbox. Oh, you can do a trigger based off of an email. Now that is interesting. Gmail to, consumes the Gmail API. So then imagine, I guess we need
Email.
to think here, you know what? This is actually what I was thinking of doing, which might be a good way to start. Then, oh wow, it's got GitLab. It has GitHub too. Um, wow, so you can actually have it do code stuff.
Yeah.
Whoa, let's go back up to the code. Write a tool in JS or Python. So you could write your own tool too.
Yeah.
Hmm. See, that's one of the problems is there's so many options.
Mm-hmm.
So rather than go down this way, let's see what templates they provide. And let's see what they do. You know what? Because we're a marketing person today. Marketing. AI marketing. Automated email campaign workflow. Personalized marketing emails using customer data and AI. Automated email. All right, I'm curious. This looks more like an if this then that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, wait. It's a marketplace. So you can create customized workflows and sell them.
yep. Oh, is this for
Okay.
sale? Oh, $5. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
So let's see. Demonstrates how to automate a large scale promotional email campaign. Leveraging artificial intelligence. Is it? Is it really? Uh,
Well, I mean, I would think they would, because they would have to get API access, so it would probably actually.
it's using GPT 3.5, which is fine.
Yeah. Okay.
So it is. It's actually using AI to generate the email. Google
Okay.
Sheets account for storing and managing recipient, OpenAI account for access, and SMTP server. Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, I think that would be really useful for what you wanted to do.
Click to explore. Zoom in. Let's see. Can I zoom in? I can't. Oops. Uh, zoom. So this is very sequential, as you can see. All right, so start campaign trigger, fetch recipient data, validate email, process recipients, create personalized email, send email, update recipient status, generate random delay. So kudos for creating generating a random delay. For those who've ever done automated emails, this is actually really important, mainly because you'll get marked for spam if you don't have a delay and you start sending bulk emails. There are ways that you can actually send bulk emails and they end up doing a queuing system and run it through a system like this. So anyone who's familiar with systems like MailChimp that would actually handle, or HubSpot that does email campaigns, they do this to prevent your email getting marked as spam. And then there's MX records that you can do to fix that too. Um, DKIM and SPs. I forgot the other one. Now I'm babbling. Um, oh, did you get off camera? Oh, reload. Join now.
Hey,
Sorry, I was like, where'd you go? And then I realized you were off camera. And I was like, what
well,
happened?
so you weren't frozen on your end. See, on my end, you were frozen. I
Oh,
don't know. Maybe it was
I
me.
just got an all snap on the video.
Yeah. So.
Hey, live demos, they're the best. All right. So let's see. Yeah, this is an interesting one. Um, personalized marketing emails using customer data and AI. Click to explore. Oh, this guy, way too much time on his hands.
This one is free.
Yeah, I like free. I want to figure out there's a key. Oh, there it is. I gotta hit both of them. Okay. Oh, it even has documentation. Who is this person?
We
This,
like him.
yeah.
And
Di-
the other
di-
guy was like, "Give me money."
Give me money, and I'm not gonna tell you how to use it. Good luck. This workflow is for the N8N AI line chain competition. Oh, this is a competition.
Mine was
Convert.
built in. Okay.
Oh, so basically, if somebody's unhappy, they'll get them a coupon. So it's actually reading sentiment, is it? Let's see. When clicking execute workflow, download dummy data, blah, make that Excel into something usable. Some options for the campaign. Open AI chat. Let's zoom out a little bit. Let Chat GPT do the heavy work. I agree with that. Structured output parser. AI output. Preview data. Make sure we have what we need. So it actually checks the data. Wow, that's cute. Are they happy? Coupon them or not? And then he mocked a coupon code. Oh, and he has two emails. So if they're disgruntled based off of the sentiment and let AI determine the sentiment, you'll get a coupon to actually keep you as a customer and then send that email to the customer.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You had to know wire. Here's some sample data. I wonder if we could run it.
Use workflow. It's free. Uh, import into my workspace. Yeah, we got that. Create a new send email credential. Oh, I'm creating credentials. Camera switch.
And I'm back to my interpretive dance of John creating passwords.
Wait, user. Let's see. Password will generate. Password generator. Perfect. Host. Oh, this is my. Oh, I got to set up an SMTP host.
What, for real?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, just to show you.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. So, no. Close without saving. Yeah, not going to happen. Not saving that. Not now. Great. Yeah, that's one of the things about doing well. So live demos are really fascinating for several reasons. One, the main thing you want to do is actually connect your personal data to actually do things. And when you start connecting your personal data on live demos, people start hacking you. I know that firsthand because I've done that to other people. Not intentionally, but I was just doing that as a pen test kind of thing just to see what was available. And you don't want to become a target. That's why people do all these fun edits, post production work. Let's see what other. Let's go back to their templates, and let's see what they got. I'm just gonna see what they're. I wonder if they have newcomers essential learn by doing. No, I don't care about that. AI agent chat trending templates. Copy viral reels with Gemini AI.
Ooh, that name copy.
I am interested. I
Oh,
prepared a
video.
and it's free. It shows the whole process of building an AI tool to analyze Instagram Reels using N8N. What? So digital marketers. That's what we were planning on becoming. So digital marketers and content creators who want to leverage data-driven insights from their Instagram Reels. Those looking to automate the analysis of video performance to inform strategy and content creation. So this is the kind of stuff people start measuring their social media feeds, and then it will. And let's just see what it does. Can you see that? Is that readable?
Yes, I can read it.
All right. So let's see. it fetches reels from specified creators, analyze the most watched videos, store and manage the data in Airtable. Process begins, so it's a manual trigger, but it can be modified for a scheduled. So you'd have it. Let's say you have it run daily. Data retrieval connects to fetch a list of creators and respective Instagram reels. Okay. And video analysis handles the fetching, downloading, uploading videos for analysis using external service. There's the what is that external service? Sure, module.
So we need to create an Airtable account, an Edify account, and a Gemini account. So there's a couple of things we would need to run this.
Right.
But let's look at the flow of the. Is there? No, this is a.
Yep, it's right here.
Yeah. Again, it's well documented, and it looks pretty expensive for what it's basically doing.
So let's see, analyze video performance, create accounts. Yep. So schedule trigger. Search creators, loop over items. Appify. What is Appify?
I don't think I know what that is.
Appify. Fast and reliable scraping. Oh, it's one of.
Oh, so web scraper.
Yep. Instagram scraper. Got it. So that's cool. I was wondering, I was like, what kind of API is he connecting to actually do that? He's not. He's actually using third party, which is the Instagram scraper here. And then saving the fields, which is raw data, sorting it, limiting it, creating a video, which is going to go into Airtable, and then executes the next workflow to loop over. Oh, yeah, you got to replace the Appify token. And then it can get executed. It can get the video. Oh, here it is. And this get video, generate, upload URL, download file, upload file, save values, wait, set prompt. And that's a Google token. And that's the scenario 2 is the analysis. Scenario 1 is identifying the viral videos. I don't know if that's actually something I would do. I'm sure that's useful for marketing people, especially those Instagram people.
I would think this would be a great flow to be able to report out to your customers, but how well your ads are doing, your engagement, really not ads, but engagement is doing.
All right. Now we're kind of going off script, which is what we do. So here's my question for you. One of the things, like obviously the marketing thing I thought would be a lot of fun. I love that we were able to create an agent within seconds and actually use it. And it'll give me calendar information. So great. I have something that'll connect to my calendar and allow me to actually do stuff. There's so many options nowadays in regards to creating these agents. This seems like a great one. I love this interface. Like, kudos for them.
Yep.
The thing I would really is like asking. I want to see. I'm surprised I have 0 executions. Anyway.
Yeah, I think you've only run it twice, so maybe it's just giving you a break.
Yeah, I guess. I've run it 4 times. Anyway, is I would use a different tool to ask it what I wanted, like what I should create. Because I think that's one of the, like, and I'm a big proponent, you know this, is Claude, right? I would go into Claude and go, hey, I want to create a marketing campaign. Here, you know what? I'm just going to do it. Let's just go. All right. So Uh, can you create a marketing campaign for a tech consulting company called Startups and Code? What should I do? What specific steps should I do to get leads and convert?
So is the question you wanted to do to tell you what you should do, or do you want it to create an actual agent to do the thing you're asking?
I want to see what it says because really I just want it to start. I'm telling it to do it, right?
Um, okay.
Called to get leads and conversions.
Let's see what it says.
Target audience,
Content
component,
marketing strategy, digital advertising.
technical blog series. I'm actually doing that. Hey, email newsletter. That's how I'm doing my blog series. I'm actually using a newsletter. Lead magnets, free resources like tech stack, selection guide, or MV. Oh, that's actually not a bad call. Digital advertising, Google ads, targeting keywords, startup tech consulting, customer software development, LinkedIn ads, targeting startup founders, CTOs, and product managers. See, I would actually also include VCs, right? Because VCs are the ones
Mhm.
that are actually backing all of them. I think that would be a
Yep.
good approach. Retargeting campaigns for website visitors, industry specific campaigns, virtual workshops on technical topics. Hey, we're doing that right now. It's not really a virtual
Really.
workshop, but that's what we're doing. I've already created a Slack community. If you want to join it, let me know. Um, Participate in startup accelerator programs as mentors. Wow, I'm ahead of the game. Well, this is actually kind of funny because it's actually given a timeline down here, and with all the AI stuff that is out there, you can do all of this in a week. You don't have to wait for month six.
I always have to tell people to take out the timelines that it generates because it just scares people. They're like, yeah, well, we can do this in 6 months, which, yeah, we used to be able to do this in 6 months. Now we can do it in 6 days.
Yes, yes. Yeah, I was actually talking to a friend of mine in HR today, and he was playing with Lovable, and he was like,
Oh, yeah.
I am amazed what Lovable can do, and I know about the he knew enough about databases to actually do some basic debugging, but was able to create an entire Kanban system for recruiting. Um,
Mhm.
and he was like, it took me 2 days, and I was like, that's amazing. And
Yeah.
I love that non-technical people are coding and not really coding, but are producing things that are useful to make their lives easier. Success
Yeah.
metrics, lead form submissions, consultation bookings, cost per acquisition, conversion rate. You know what? This isn't bad.
Oh, I think it sounds like a pretty solid plan.
But as we know, this is just directives for a marketing person to actually implement. This does not
Yeah.
create an AI agent. So maybe I should ask that.
Yeah.
Um,
Ask it to create an agent to do that. Do maybe the
uh,
first couple steps in there.
how can you automate this? Can you create something to automate this? Automate this? I'm not even gonna.
What is
Nope,
this?
here we go.
Is that JavaScript or is that
That's Python.
Python? Yeah.
Yeah, so for those who aren't familiar with Claude's a competitor of ChatGPT, and I'm a big fan of Claude. Anthropic is pretty amazing for me. But one of the things I really like about this is I've customized it and personalized it for me. So I've told it I primarily do Python. I can also do JavaScript. I gave it all of my blog posts to actually write like me. Um, so when it actually writes emails and content, it'll actually write it in my style and tone. Because I've been writing, I don't know, for like a little over a decade. So I have so much content for it to actually learn from, which was great. Wow, it's really going.
Yeah, it's really cranking.
Book consultation. Wow, it's even having links to my site. I I I don't know if that's the actual link, correct link, but I can fix that. Wow, and it even tells me what APIs I need to create.
Wow.
Let's see. Content management, lead management, email automation, advertising management, analytics system, and a workflow automation. This code uses GCP. See, and I even told it I'm a big fan of GCP. And it was like, oh, I'm going to show you how to actually do this for GCP. So, yeah, Google Cloud. Sorry, I'm a big Google fan. Google Cloud Platform has come so far and still has my favorite interface for cloud development and cloud architecture. All right, Claude can make mistakes. But yeah, BigQuery cloud storage and PubSub for scalability. This is amazing. Let's review the code cuz Shawn and I like to do that. So, look, it's got a MailChimp, a LinkedIn, a Google's Ad Client ID, a client secret, and the ads developer token. Wow. Here's my cloud configuration. So this will actually, I'll have to create a project in GCP and it's telling me what region to use. These are the buckets that will actually be used for storage. This is where it'll be sent. This is, wow, it even had, and it's using
Yeah.
the secure port, which is great. Campaign name, created segments. So this is actually part of the Google campaign and the way that actually works. Uh,
Oh.
so I can $200 a day. Woo.
That's the ad budget.
Max daily
They
ad.
won't.
Yeah, yeah, that's $200 a day.
Hard to change that.
Yeah,
But this is a really good important point. Make sure you read the code that these things are generating, because if not, this thing will cost you a lot of money.
yeah. No, so you would have this, and this would actually go live, and you would be like, wow, I got like 5 leads today. And then you get your bill at the end of the month for what would that be? $6,000, $200 a day, 30 days. Yeah. And you're like, oh, I spent $6,000 this month. And
On,
you're not
on three
incoming.
leads.
Yeah.
Exactly. 3 leads that went nowhere.
Yeah. Leads do not equal conversions. But here's the lead manager system. So it created all these different systems with weighting too, right? Company size
Mhm.
scoring, what you're looking for. So
Yeah.
this
But
this is actually pretty impressive. And I think like we created an agent, we used a template. We can talk about that forever. But one of the things I want to bring up about using AI and developing an AI is you can ask it things that are normal questions. You don't have to be a technical person to ask questions anymore. The you will learn the more you use it, you will actually get better at what we call prompt engineering. That's a real thing now. And you'll understand that, oh, you need to clarify this for the chat to actually get the feedback. And sure, you can do audio and you can use things like, what is it, Super Whisper, and literally
yep.
talk to it. And those tools are really, really good. But the best way to do it is start using it. And everyone's like, oh, but it costs money. Spend the $20 on something like Claude or ChatGPT or some other one of the dev tools like we had talked about before. What was it? V0, Replit,
Yep.
Lovable. Like apparently Lovable is great. I need to build a real thing in Lovable and see how great it is. But
Yeah, I got some reservations on level, but that doesn't stop the YouTube AI algorithm from recommending it every day, all
every
day.
I get an ad for Lovable probably once a week.
Yeah.
So um
So
that's my point is like go ahead, spend the $20. It's worth it. Just stop drinking coffee for 2 days and you'll make that up. And
well, I
you'll
was
be
gonna
a
add,
better developer or just a better like employee because you're actually going to be leveraging the AI to solve the problems that you need. And your problems may not be our problems. And when you figure that out, then you're like, oh, I don't need 20 people to develop this. I can develop it with three. And now there's a big term called solopreneur. And these people are building entire companies with one person and a really good AI agent. And they're getting
yeah,
VC backed funding because they've done something amazing.
yeah, I was just gonna add to your comment. Uh, Google Gemini is pretty much free for a bunch. I think it's 1 million tokens. I'm not sure,
Yeah,
but a large.
they released it today. I saw an ad
Yeah,
today that it's free for personal use.
yeah. So even if you can't afford to use ChatGPT or Claude, Gemini is also a good option.
Yeah, Gemini is yeah, way to pump the Google. But yeah, hey, you know what? It's good. I'm not gonna even pretend about that. There's an article I saw today, and here it is. And let me make sure this is gone, and I come back to here. And there it is.
Yep.
AI coding tool is now free for individuals users and 90 times more monthly code completions than GitHub's Copilot free tier. So as of when was this article? Does it even have a date on it? I hate people who do
I think
articles
it's
without dates.
20
Oh, there it is.
February.
25th. So what? 2 days ago.
Yep.
Yeah, it's particularly targeted at GitHub Copilot. 100%. But the free coding tool can be installed in Visual Studio Code and yeah, it offers and it's actually gotten pretty good. It supports 38 languages. You're not going to use all you most people or JavaScript, Python, C Sharp for those Unity guys out there. Um, Outside of that, it supports 38 languages. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, 128,000 chat input tokens
That's crazy. For free.
for free.
You can build and do a lot of cool stuff with it. So I feel I at the beginning Gemini was terrible, but the last couple of updates have been great, and I think that this will get a lot of people using it.
Well, I agree with that. And the other thing is, I want to call this out. Uh, Stop using DeepSeek. Just just stop. Uh,
I
it's not
think what my friend
it's
is
not
trying to
getting
say.
better. But kudos for them for the marketing of it because it was amazing. Um,
Yes.
but I am realizing that bad products with great marketing will get enough traction, and
Yes.
it's
Also, when you
annoying.
have something that was built so, I mean, one, they made a lot of interesting decisions how they built it, but you know, some of the competitors have been here for a long time using very well documented, understood ways of doing things. I think the issue with DeepSeek, one, my first issue was just privacy and data concerns, right? Which you can mitigate some of that by running it locally. Which, if you are going to use DeepSeek, I highly recommend that you have the equipment to run it locally, so that way
That's
you
true.
can Protect yourself. And I'm using air quotes because
Protect
I
yourself.
haven't done it. I haven't put on NetStat to see what it's trying to report out. But we can, we can.
Yeah.
The general consensus
What
that
what
they
is what is
say.
the data processing addendum that's coming from DeepSeek that should be sent out, that Google sends out probably weekly, of any type of modification they do for their compliance? DeepSeek?
Mhm.
None.
And there's no accountability. It's literally another country.
Right. And the community, there's a community that's supporting it. So keep in mind, you're like, "Oh, this branch has what I need." And it also is stealing everything you want, because that one branch, that guy created this one thing that you wanted, and then five other things that he wanted,
Mhm.
and you have, unless you're going in and reviewing that entire code diff, you don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I mean that goes for all of these tools. You should probably have some general idea what's going in and what's coming out.
There are
What's
bad people out there.
very, very bad people.
Very bad people. Uh,
So
wow, that was
quick. It went by really quick.
that went by really quick. Yeah, it's already 5 after 10. Uh, so one of the things, and I'm gonna put you on camera and call it. Uh, Shawn's gonna do a summary about this.
Yes, I'm gonna follow up. It's good. It's calling me out. Good, good, good. When we post this on LinkedIn, we're also going to do an article. So there'll be like a small tutorial on N8N that will go into a bit more detail of creating an agent. And you guys will be able to follow, interact, comment. Please interact with us. We love comments. We love everything but tomatoes. Don't throw tomatoes at us.
You can throw virtual. We should actually. That would be something fun to
Yeah,
do.
oh, that would really be really cool. Like a app or a website that when you're doing a talk, people can throw
Throw
flowers
stuff
or
at you.
tomatoes.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that. Coming soon.
Coming soon. Hey, we'll probably do it on the next podcast, and it'll take us about 10 minutes, and we're like, "Oh, that was easy."
Yeah.
So while you're watching a podcast, you can click on things and watch things get thrown at the camera.
Mhm. Yeah, definitely. Okay.
Cool. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We will see you next week. Uh, I know we're working on a content calendar, and we will figure out what we're gonna do next week. But I just wanted to see what the AI agent and how fast we could do it, and apparently pretty fast. So don't be afraid of AI. It's not gonna hurt you. Go sign up for one of the ones you like and go start playing with it. You'll be better off. It'll make your life so much easier.
There's so many things we can use it to do. Yeah.
Yes. All right. Have a good one. We'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.
All right, guys.